Tell you what, it was a good spring game. I mean, really, you go through and you never know how things kind of play themselves out. We didn't really have any injuries tonight, and I think our guys were able to play hard. I was really pleased with the amount of live reps we got. It's about 65 snaps of live goes, which I just think our team needs right now. And got a lot of young guys out there that just need to keep hitting, keep blocking, keep tackling, keep running to the football and executing. Both phases, offense and defense. Did a little bit of special teams, but just thought that part was what accomplished what we wanted to get done. We wanted to be crisp and sharp. Peyton obviously had to take a whole bunch of reps himself, so we got tried to get him a little bit of break, give Mike some reps on some Skelly, and then you kind of go back. There was 3 takeaways by defense, which was very big. That's our goal for a game. Then obviously the other side of the ball gave it up, which isn't good. So we've got to protect the football, and we've really done a good job of that the entire spring on offense. But our defense is a takeaway-driven team, and that's what we emphasize, and we attack that football, and that's what our guys did tonight. So just got to secure the ball on offense and keep taking the ball on defense, and some guys made some individual plays. But overall, really pleased with the 15 opportunities that we were given. I think our guys maximized every one of them, and it was a good conclusion to a great spring.
Sam.
I've asked about it in a couple different ways through spring ball, but in this setting, lights on, maybe a little bit of pressure on. Do you feel like you saw kind of defensively the blended speed and execution that you're going to be looking for from that unit this fall?
I think so. We'll go back and watch the film, but I think just we kept it pretty simple. Didn't bring a lot of pressures, not a lot of movements up front, but just let the guys just get their eyes right, get their feet set, and play football. And just the speed that we have as a team, the depth that we have, to run. A lot of times the 1s and 2s come in there on defense, and we not really any change at all, in the level of execution and the speed of the football. So those are the kind of things, that's what we got to have in recruiting. We got to continue to develop our guys in these next 3 months. I challenged them after the scrimmage there, how important these next 3 months are, and how it's got to be really, an emphasis of speed development, the physicality, strength. Got to get stronger up front on both sides of the football. We got a lot of young guys that need that weight room. Those 3 months are huge. And so that will be a continual focus for us. But I was pleased with just assignments. Didn't have a lot of space to work in offensively, because the defense was where they were supposed to be for the most part, and tackled pretty well.
Matt.
Coach, Donovan Hill's a guy that's struggled with injuries, especially lower leg injuries in his career. This spring he seems to be healthy and maybe as lean and in shape as he's ever been and moving really well. Is that what you guys have seen, and how excited are you for the season he could have?
Absolutely. A year ago at this time, we had him on a play count, and that carried into fall camp, and that was really the only way that we were able to get him. I tell you what I see it as is a combination of our strength staff does a phenomenal job working with our medical staff, and that's how I believe it's supposed to be, and that's what we've gotten to, and they work so well together that he's one example of many where he's able to go from a guy that's been limited in the past to where it's really become a non-issue, and so even tonight, he was there in the fourth quarter out there making plays, and I told Coach Hurd to get him out of there, but he is leaner, he's strong, he looks really, really good, and he's able to, he's got his body right, and like I said, it took us some time to get to that point. The plan that we put him on, but I really attribute that to our strength staff, and Dr. Ray really heads that up, and that part of the component of it with Dave Ballew's right-hand assistance with our injured guys, and then with Kyle Blackman, our head trainer, just really working well together and getting him, because we need him to be out there, and you can't get ready to play at a high level if you're not getting all the reps, and so that's been a big plus for us.
Andy.
By design, kind of youngish along the offensive line. What did you see from those guys?
Yeah, the bottom line is that there was a few times where they lost some one-on-ones and gave up some pressure, but overall they were creating some creases in the run game, which is what you want to do, and giving our guys a chance. Obviously, we had just a couple of young running backs rotating in there. A lot of guys didn't go tonight in the backfield that we'll have in the fall, but I thought they made some growth. Once again, that group, you can get on the board and talk about it, but you need to go do it. And then you got film to grade off of it and to teach off of it, coach off of that. So those 60-some reps today were really, really big for that young offensive line.
Peaks.
39-yard touchdown throw to Ty. And what do you see there? And do you see this being a little bit more vertical offense?
Yeah, I think the bottom line is that we definitely want to do a great job and create more explosive plays. and that is, you know, I do see us throwing the football down the field more, and that's by design, you know, and obviously Westbrook's gonna be a big part of that. He didn't participate today, but he's been doing a really good job of that in practice, because he has a lot of vertical speed, and he has the length to go with it. Ty can really run. He's gotten faster. He'll get faster in these next 3 months, and you know, Donovan's gotten faster too. And Wops did play today, and he's the guy that can stretch the field as well. So I think Miles is another guy you're going to see can stretch it. So we just got to be able to, you know, it's just a part of the game that I know we have to have, and the play action will set that up, and running the football is a big part of it. But yeah, I just I want that ball thrown down the field. We got some big receivers that do a good job of tracking the ball and you know, bodying people up and going and getting it, and that will not change. And so we just need to continue to make it a focus, which we have, and it's not going to change. I want us to have the best summer we've ever had with our quarterbacks and receivers and their work, and we really challenge them, set up some new structures with that to help us with it, with the timing of it all, because we have 3 quarterbacks that we feel have very you know, strong attributes that we want to get ready, and so but that's a big part of that. Part of it's timing too, you know. And so I think that the more they throw the ball together and work on the concepts that Coach, you know, the boys brought to us, it's going to continue to get better and better.
Cam, Tom, you mentioned kind of off the top about Michael Penix in the 7-on-7. Did you see what you wanted to see from him as he continues to kind of work his way back in?
Yeah, I just want him to get reps, you know, and to me, you know, it's all about learning a new system. You know, everything that we do, I sit in every single quarterback meeting this spring, and just letting them grow and learn, and just, you know, it's once again, it's hard to learn a system when you're not in there as much, and so I just felt it was important that he got more reps today, which we were able to do, and the timing with the receivers as well. You know, his arm strength and the zip on the ball is obviously there, but it's more than that, you know, and that's where, you know, he needed that today. He'll need the whole summer to get himself ready to go and then have a great fall camp, and as those 3 guys know, the competition is on, you know, and that's part of the process of this was, to me, was key tonight. I'm glad we structured it the way we did. It wasn't a ton of reps for him, but it was a lot of good reps, and even the ones that we once again get in there, we'll get in the film room and teach him off of it and help him continue to grow as a player.
Zach and then Sammy.
I know he's the only took reps tonight, at least tonight, live 11-on-11 work, but Peyton's talked about being more comfortable throwing vertically and just pushing the ball downfield a little bit more. I know it's a new system and there's a lot of new install, but